I'm just out here in nature, eating alone. I literally just opened this bag before I thought to myself, why don't I just record? At least I have something to document today. Guys, I literally been eating since 1 o'clock. This last fast did a number on me. With me, I have that blue bag with all the candies in it. I'm gonna try a few, cause I've been literally eating candy all since 1 o'clock. First thing I broke my fast with was some bananas. Then it just went downhill from there, bro. I just had to get away for a little bit, I'm stressed out a little bit. My family is fucking. We can never get it, Let's be on the point, man. Everybody wants me to just think it's me, though, man. I don't. I guess. I'm laughing with my toe. Oh well. If you're looking for extravagant right now, you're on the wrong video. Next time I'll open the bag when I start the video, like a regular human being. So I promise you, I only ate like 1 or 2 of these before I decided to record, before I started recording. So, you want some? Here you go. You good, you good. Where do we go from here? Anybody else was able to fit their fingers in here before? Like I feel like they used to make them. They used to make big bugles back in the day with intention. Now they just like, I don't know, make them good enough to be a cone, but not like a 3-dimensional or 5-dimensional cone. What would that be? I know this is like 3D, but would it be 40? With the finger in there, or 5D? Someone put it in the comments. Maybe I can move my foot out the way a little bit. I guess I can kind of see why my family is pissed off with me right now. Like I said, I posted. I was up all night until I finished my video editing, then creating or posting it. Excuse me. So I was up all night creating until about 1. Then after that, everybody else, they were winding down. But I instinctually went straight into eating, And I may have, because I haven't ate in so long. Well, I was smacking and I was going in and out of the fucking. I was just doing the most. I'm reflecting right now, and I'm admitting my wrongs and I'm taking accountability. But among that is other problems that seems to keep spilling over into our time with each other. Kind of sucks, man. Whenever I hear a helicopter, I kind of feel it's like a sigh of relief. I don't know. It just makes me feel like I'm not so alone, It's like in a survival movie when most of the movie is about surviving, and then they get that first sign of help, and the first sign of emergence or relief. Because as I was just about to say, like, man, it sucks just being outcasted in like every aspect of life, Or yeah. Sometimes, man, I just feel like I should have this. I should have this figured out already, It's not if I'm not moving around, if I'm not busy, snacking is like my comfort, Because when I sit around, I just think about like other things, like let there not be no food around, because then I'm going to think about food. I'm going to think about making something, you know. I don't care. Making something out of nothing. Give me some bread and some butter and some sugar and some spice or something and some meat or whatever. Some sauce, and I'll be damned. That's all I need. Don't you just love when you know the momentum of like if you eating a good flavored bag of chips and you don't lick your fingers until like you halfway through the bag, and then you lick your fingers and it's just got all that seasoning on it and salt. I love that. I don't know, but I'm just trying something new, you know, something different. I guess I could try one. Let's try some of this candy we worked so hard to get. Like I bought the 3 for $5 up at Walgreens candy boxes. I just been snacking on that all day, all night. My stomach is just, I guess, you know, we could try. I'm gonna try this since it's one of these and it's blueberry or raspberry, blue raspberry. I know I was saying all in my video blueberry, but I meant blue raspberry. That's my favorite, blue raspberry. They do what it do. Let me try one more Outcast. You know, there's only one of these, one that I got. Blue raspberry. Looks like a you know, one of those little comic designs, like pow, comic book type things. Yeah, it was. I only got one of these. I just wanted to try it. Plus, it was a blue raspberry, so I wanted it. Let's try it. Sour. Just what I needed. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is the last one. Excuse me, like a cherry cola. I usually be seeing these online, like popping candy and all that, and they be having them in the bundles and stuff. They be looking so good. I've always wanted to try one, so here we go. I'm gonna try this. Instant. Instant gold. Growing up, I used to love cherry cola too. You know, that's why I went through all that to get that candy in my last video. Is because, say for example, I told you, well, I just told you that I bought 3 for $5 at Walgreens candy. Plus, I bought another. I bought these sweet tart. There's another flavor that I like in candy is watermelon. Like growing up, I did not. No, I had a classmate back in like, I believe it was what, 3rd or 4th grade, who was like, "Oh, black people like watermelon, blah, 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 blah." So I subconsciously never really gravitated towards watermelon. I don't know if it was just to like not be a statistic or whatever, but as of like real recently, I've really been drawn to eating just watermelon because of the simple fact that it's like a refreshing fruit, But more than that, the flavor, like candy flavors or drink flavors, I love watermelon flavors. So yeah, don't let's not make that a stereotype, because who doesn't like refreshing? You don't have to like watermelon flavor, but like who doesn't like something refreshing? And, especially when global warming is like dominating every freaking city and state. But anyway, so I got those from Walgreens, and it's just it's candy, it's candy. I also got the Airheads. I got some Milk Duds. I know, right? Like, I don't know. I seen the video on Milk Duds, and it just made me wanna. It gave me a nostalgia, and I just wanted to get some Milk Duds. Milk Duds are just Milk Duds, and I got some Pocky, and that was it. And I just finished up most of that, and it's like whatever. But with this candy right here, it's really sensational. Like everyone has his own character and possibility. I mean, personal something special that it brings to everything is different, and it's like special kinds of candies. It's not the ones you can just get at the corner store. So that's what the whole craze was about yesterday, or in my last video. And so far so good. Like I really did. Out of all of those, I would rate them in order. It would be the cherry cola first. That would be at the top. Then I'd put the blue raspberry, the sour candy that I had second. I'll put that second, and I'll put the first candy that I had, the blue raspberry shaped gummy. I'll put that last, cause that cherry cola, I don't know, that was so good. Like if you could notice already, like the difference within my face. Oh my God, like it's like inflammation. I don't know, but I'm not gonna get too much into that. Like it's not important, But I can notice, like, me eating is already working, and all I gotta do now is just like next week I'm just getting back to the grind, Like I said, it's a flux going on, and that's just what it is. But I think I'm gonna end this video right here. Let's see if I'm gonna try one more. I usually don't eat a lot of candy, but I treated myself this year. So we got one of these like cotton candy. It's 4 of them here, so I'll try one. Let me tell you, growing up, Growing up, cotton candy was a banger for me. I'm talking about like, what was the biggest cotton candy thing? I don't know what that just reminded me of. But it's not like regular cotton candy. But not even ice cream cotton candy. That wasn't it for me, because it was more sweet than, you only get a hint of cotton candy. It was more just sweet and milky and creamy. That hit me on another level instantly. I'm glad that I went out and got it, because it took me back to my childhood. I may have needed this, man. I may have needed this. I really have. You know, with that being said, we're gonna do one of these. The rope. The classic rope. Yo. That was sour. But let me tell you. Y'all seen the move when I first started my video. It was understood, don't gotta be explained, but let me tell you, you can't make that up. You've seen how I felt when I started the video versus how I am now. I'm not a big candy person. You know, I went out and got this yesterday, and everything, like I say, one of the things I always say, everything happens for a reason, because I've been eating a lot of sugar already, and you know, it don't make me really get hyper or nothing, but I literally got the right amount of excuse me, what's the word I'm looking for? Dopamine, you know, or just that good kind of what's the other word? You know, it just was a good hit. It was just a hit of nostalgia for me, and the flavor coming from each candy that I tried was like exceptional. It was worth the money, and it was worth the time, and it was worth the investment. You know, I don't do this all the time, so I've never tried these. Some of these candies I haven't ever tried before, but I always wanted to try. Some of them I just had a taste for, or I just wanted to see. I was just curious about. But I have some more in here, but you know, maybe I'll try to share some with my siblings if they, you know, if I feel the need to, if I'm drawn to. My cheeks look fat. I'm just looking at myself, bro. Like, damn, bro. Versus how they looked yesterday. They just look more full. That's why I know that I can't really be I can't be a fat motherfucker, because it's just not gonna look right. You know what I'm saying? Like if I just sat and ate all day and just didn't move around, I'd probably look very bad to myself. But I'm gonna end the video right here. That was good, man. Like, I'm gonna see y'all in the next one.